So we killed enough dragon souls, and we increased our speech to hopefully be able to persuade Clavius to let us take the deal to give him 10 dragon souls in exchange for Umbra. Now you could complete the quest, which probably increases like your speech with him too, but I opted to kill dragons and do trading and do the hard things because I'm just that stubborn. But in any case, hopefully we can actually do the bargain here. So we're gonna skip this dialogue because we've already kind of seen it. So let's try and see here. Hopefully we have enough.
Our contract can be made, I suppose.
There we go. Nice. So here are the 10 dragon souls.
I didn't ask for 20. Oh, well, 10 it is. You're so good at playing fetch.
Okay, well there we go. 10 dragon souls. And a deal's a deal.
Making demands from a god. Deal's a deal, though.
Alright, so cool. Now we can actually speak to Umbra. Let her know the good news. You'll never have to worry about Clavius again.
I don't know how I will ever be able to repay you, beloved.
I mean, why are you calling me beloved? We just kind of met.
From the moment you called my name, I knew what home was.
So I'm still a little confused. I don't know how I feel about you right now.
My passion for you cannot be stopped, even if you send me away. I want to pull you close and feel our hearts as one. Anywhere you go, I will follow.
Okay. Daumbra trusts you now more than ever she's ever trusted anyone. You can now ask to wield her in your own hands. By wielding her, sprint to riot at great speed and fear of falling, or no fear of falling. If you use the summon spell with one empty hand, it will summon directly into your hands. Interesting. Simply drop her from the inventory to have her return to your companion form. Oh, so with this we can actually wield Umbra. We'll have to try that out. Alright, so let's see if we can ask her to wield her.
Greetings.
Let's see. And so we can actually like do like the whole like, oh, I love you, blah blah blah. I'm gonna ask you a question.
Of course.
Let's see. I willed you with my own
If
hands.
doing so will please you, to hold me skin to skin. What is mine is yours, beloved.
Okay. And now we have Umbra in our hands. Let's actually take a look and see the stats. We don't need the Umbra killer. This is my companion, Daumbra. She is fearsome and full of Daedric power. Damage is 26, so technically not as strong as our rapier, but okay. So okay, and then let's see. We kind of have like the regular sword stances here. So yeah, she acts as like a what is this? A great sword, I think. Yeah, she acts as a great sword. So okay, but that's actually pretty cool. So if we sprint with her. We'll do this out. Oh, okay. We'll actually go outside and we'll check it out. So, interesting. So now we can actually wield her as like a regular sword. I wonder if that's the end of the quest, because if it is, it seems pretty short for something that was pretty recommended in the mod list. All right, so let's go ahead and take a look and see how it kind of works out. Okay. So yeah, you can pretty much just kind of like ride her as like a...
Yes.
And she talks. So okay, so it's a pretty cool way to do like... transportation. Okay. Alright, so yeah. So let me check and see if the quest log has anything. I think that's it, honestly, for Umbra. I'm not exactly sure, to be honest. I figured it'd be a little bit longer than that, but... I think that's it. It's a little short quest. So we can drop her from the inventory. So doing so. So let's talk to her and see.
Yes, my beloved. What is it? Nothing. I've read the book that Daumbra woman wrote, And Ulvis told me a lot about Umbriel and the Ingenium. But they're just stories to me.
Do you still feel guilty?
No, never. Why should I feel remorse over things I never did? Someone else did them. I just happened to wear her metal body, but I'm not her.
So there really is no Umbra.
Just like there is no past you either. Life is what you make of it from the present and forward. Nothing else exists. Doably so for me. All right then, my beloved.
Okay, so I guess that's really it. I don't really see much that we can do with Umbra. Pretty short quest line, and I think this is one of those things to where it should probably be at the beginning of your mod list from what I can see. Actually gonna make this a little bit lighter here. Give me a second here because it's kind of hard to see, obviously with it being dark as hell, but I feel like
Oh there, Skyrim.
get away from me.
Good day,
I don't care what you have to bring me.
Oh there,
Alright, fine, yes, blah blah blah, Skull, yes.
And apology. She wanted normally, but only
Yeah, thank you for the
through
amulet,
your
don't care.
effort. I am pleased.
Cool.
God is
Anyway,
right there.
so as I was saying,
And
I
the
think
old
this is one of
makers
those
continue.
mod lists that,
Oh there, Skyrim.
why are you still following me? I will cut you down. Anyway, I think this is one of those mods that I think if you have it at the beginning of your mod list, you kind of grow like more of an attachment throughout the main story with her. But because we've already done the main story with this character and we've already kind of like established ourselves and we're pretty powerful for the most part, I don't really see much to do with Umbra. Maybe there's something I'm missing. I'll double check.
Where does your search
But I don't
take us,
have anything on my quest log. She doesn't really
everyone?
give us anything else to do.
You need?
That's about it. I mean, we could probably pursue a relationship or anything like that if we really wanted to, but it's not really much else I can really see with Umbra at the moment. So unless I'm mistaken, this is a pretty short quest, and we'll call it here. For there is no Umbra. There has been some recommendations for some other quests that we can do, and I'll probably go with that. If you have recommendations, please leave them in the comments down below. Also join the Discord if you'd like, and in the Discord there's sections where you can post mods and quest mods and things like that. And I can kind of tackle some of those as well. So yeah, definitely let me know. Let's do some combat with Umbra. I actually want to see.
What is it?
So let me go ahead and wield her. And then we can probably get into something here. Maybe get into some combat with her, like an alchemist, not the alchemist shack, but like maybe get into some combat with her somewhere. Let's see, is this a cave or is this like a guard posting? Hag's Pod. Let's go ahead and investigate this. So maybe we can do a little bit of combat. Well, you know it's a great sword and things like that. Oh, where the hell is this? I do like the ability to be able to like ride the sword. That's actually pretty cool. It's like a way of transportation. Okay. So it looks like we're blocked off here. Can't go any further. Don't really see anything else here. Maybe we can't do anything else here at the moment. But in any case, we'll call it here. We'll find like a bandit cave or something we can go like fight something. So that way we can kind of see a little bit of combat with her, see how much damage she does. And just kind of how she works. I mean, it's a standard greatsword, but I'd imagine she has like combat dialogue and stuff that you can do. So, again, pretty cool quest and something that probably makes more sense whenever you do it like from start to finish at like the very beginning of the game or like midway through the game and stuff like that, where you're not as like powerful like priests do things. But I don't know. I like the general idea. It's just a working skeever. Okay. And something just exploded. Cool. I don't know what exploded. I'm not gonna even question it. And that's a bear. So you know what? If you watch this Dylan and Recon, this is for you. I'm gonna go fight a bear.
Oh no, you don't.
Okay. So it seems like the sword does different like magical abilities and stuff like that whenever fighting. But yeah, I don't know. I think it's a cool quest and an interesting quest, but really short than what I was thinking. I figured it'd be a lot more expansive and things like that. But in any case, this is I guess the epilogue for There Is No Umbra. Maybe I'm missing something, and I'll definitely take a look and see before I guess I call it as the end and things like that.
That spell looks dangerous.
Okay.
Keep your distance.
But yeah, I don't know. We'll see what happens.
Well, another maggot squashed beneath my boot.
Oh, well, I mean, I guess we can fight this dragon since it's here. Might as well. Where did it go? It's not. Oh, there it is. I don't know where this dragon's going or where it's landing. Okay. I mean, honestly, there's not really much else we can do here. I mean, I think we've kind of established, what the quest line is. We'll probably rest up here in this town, actually. And we'll start up a new quest line, I guess. Like I said, I'll do some research before I start another playthrough of a new quest. We're still gonna play with the same character, obviously. And yeah, we'll kind of go in to see what else we can get into, because that was definitely not expected to kind of end right here. So I know it's like a short epilogue, but yeah, hopefully you guys enjoyed. Okay, so doing a little bit of double checking. There is supposed to be an event that happens, I guess afterwards, but it doesn't seem like it's happening now. So I don't know. Maybe there's something I'm supposed to do with Umbra to kind of get the event to kind of, I guess, transpire. Let's see. Okay, here we go. So I guess we finally had to progress a little bit of time. I guess I had to progress a little bit of time for him to actually come at us. And now we can progress through the quest. Cool. I guess they just have to wait 24 hours. So let's take a look at his body. Let's see. We have the Anthul Sathil's dagger. I can't pronounce that, but we're gonna take it. Necklace with the amber, gold, and then the journal, which we've already read. But we'll read it again. Like I said, I spawned in these items earlier just because I tried to see how it would happen, but I guess we just need to wait a little bit more time to progress through it. But we kind of already read through it here. If you want to pause to read a little bit further back, to kind of like read through and see exactly the little bit of story behind it. But anyway, now we actually progress through, because I had a feeling that wasn't the end of it. It had to be a little bit longer than that. Do you recognize this man?
I do not recognize this man, but that blade. I recognize that blade.
I feel somehow this dagger has some kind of enchantment on it. It does, but what about the dagger?
That dagger belonged to my previous wielder, Elhul Sathil.
Ahul, okay. That's how you pronounce it, Ahul.
I feel as if a part of me resides within it. It is calling to me.
Your former self, Umbra, has the power to corrupt the wielders. Yeah?
She would have objected to that characterization. She would have called it a mutually agreed upon merging of the minds, or some folly like that. But regardless, I am sure, completely, that part of her power, part of my power, is still in that dagger.
Best if we leave it alone, then. I don't want the rest Umbra coming back. We must reunite with you then, but how?
Take me to the Atronach Forge. If I am truly reborn, then My belief in you will overpower whatever is Umbra's influence in that dagger. And I will regain a piece of myself, a part of my soul that is rightfully mine.
Alright. But what if you can't? What if Umbra overpowers you?
I trusted you with Clavicus, remember? Now, beloved, it is your turn to trust me.
Alright, well, she brings up a fair point. So we gotta go back to the Atronach Forge and bring the blade, which we've already gotten from his body. So that means we gotta go back to the College of Winterhold. And yeah, we'll Hall of Counterance. Hall of Attainment. So yeah, we'll go ahead and I guess extract the power from the dagger, I'm assuming is what the case is, and then we will put it back into the Umbra, so that way she can be a little bit more whole, I guess, is kind of like what we're doing here. I always get confused.
Dangerous.
Ease off on the magic.
I always get confused like
You
where
know,
this
this is one
place
of the
is. You have to
very
go like
few places where you can
underground to
receive a
do it.
real
There's like
education in
no
the
spawn
schools of
point to
magic.
get there.
The
So give me a
air is
minute while I
nice So crisp.
while I figure that
and
out.
welcoming.
It's one of these like doors and shit. It's alright. Sorry it took me a little bit to get here. Like I said, I keep forgetting these areas because I don't really necessarily travel here too much. Like in my time of playing Skyrim, I've only done like the
You can
Mage's
just
Guild
feel the magic.
handful of times. So I don't necessarily remember where like some of these areas are like off the top of my head. So regardless, we're traveling back to the forge. And I guess what we're going to do is we're going to put in the dagger and the sword itself and kind of see what happens. Alright, so let's talk to Umbra. Where is she? Hopefully she didn't fall too far behind. I mean, we can summon her, thankfully. Sometimes she does get lost.
But of course, darling. All right then.
Alright, well let's see if actually it triggers. It says talk to her. Yeah, talk to Daumbra. We're here. Are you ready for this?
I feel like I have no choice. I cannot walk away from this. Let us get it over with.
You'll have to go inside the Atronach Forge box.
If something bad happens, please know that my time with you was worth it. It was worth everything.
This is not a goodbye.
And that is what I'm talking about. You are just so... It's all right. I'll see you at the other side, beloved.
Yeah, I definitely feel like this is one of those... Definitely one of those things that... It's definitely one of those things that where you need to play it long term. You know what I mean? Like you need to play the game long term with the mod installed to get the full experience, kind of like get the full relationship. I don't think it's something that you could really play in game. Are you all right?
I'm not sure.
You are the Umbra, right?
Yes, beloved. Yes, I am me still. But I have new memories now. So many. They are bursting inside my head. They're painful.
What do you remember?
Mostly being imprisoned in the bowels of the Cecil Castle for years. Mostly the feelings of powerlessness and rage boiling within poor Elahul. And by oblivion, the faces of all the people he murdered. They stare at me. Oh Oh, gods, what have I done?
We'll remove those memories somehow. We'll fix this.
I know we will. And at least there is one good part.
And what's that? What's the good part?
El Hul was skilled at throwing a sword, as if it was a javelin. Then I would quickly portal back into his hands before he could...
Before he could what?
Before his mind could snap out of my control.
So you have the ability to throw the sword now?
Her control, not mine.
That's questionable.
Beloved, I promise you, that is not who I am anymore. These memories sicken me as much as they surely sicken you, too. I would never attempt to control you. You know that, don't you?
If you're trying to control me, I guess I wouldn't know it, would I? I don't know. I know. Don't worry about it. Let's get out of here. Let's get some fresh air.
It will be okay. I promise.
Interesting. I'm sure it's going to be fine.
Thank you.
You realize you can throw the Umbra like a javelin, same as Edhul could. To throw her, will turn your hands and hold the activate key for at least 1 second, then release. Alternatively, you can also use your new Summon Umbra javelin throw lesser power. After you throw her, use the lesser power again to summon her directly back into your hand, even if you're willing a different weapon. You can also use this power to equip her any time. Interesting. Okay, so we have a new power. Let's see if we can find it. Powers. Alright, summon Umbra javelin throw. So this allows us to wield her. And then if we press it again. Oh. Interesting. Okay. Well, that's good to know. Is this new? Oh, are these new like animations for Umbra? Oh, I think these are new animations for, oh, this is the update. So, okay, so if you have MCN, or MCO, I mean, you get new animations for Umbra, okay? Like, specifically for her. Interesting. Okay. The blocking animation, which is pretty cool. So then, yeah, with the lesser power, we can throw her, cause an explosion, and then I guess she attacks on her own, and then you can wield her back. Interesting. So you don't have to always have her as a weapon. You can have something else as a weapon. Interesting. Okay. Alright, so with that, we can talk to her again, which means we need to drop her, obviously. Yeah, that was pretty powerful, not gonna lie.
The same way. I wonder if part of his emotions may be seeping in, somehow, into you as well.
I don't like that possibility. We need to purge members out. Interesting. I wonder if we could be able to absorb all their talents as well.
Perhaps a necromancer would be best suited to help us. They often deal with matters of souls, harvesting them, storing them, using them.
Ooh, good point. Fallion of Morthal. The name came to me. Let's go.
Very well, beloved.
All right, looks like we're going to Morthal. We'll cut the part here. We've done quite a bit. We learned quite a bit about the Umbra. I do apologize for like how sporadic this particular part was, and for Patreon users, I'm sorry this is going to be a day late. Just some personal issues and obviously like uploading issues, but we're back on track, and I will have another episode going up relatively shortly. Now that we kind of like fixed things with the quest mod, I think we have to reinstall the mod itself because there was an update at the time of recording this. But yeah, definitely really interesting so far, and I really like the voice acting for the Umbra. She's actually really talented, and I'm actually really enjoying the way she sounds. So yeah, we'll be back with the new episodes. Like I said, they'll be coming out on Mondays, Tuesdays, at the latest on Patreon, Wednesdays for members of the channel, and then Friday for everyone else. So hopefully you guys enjoyed, and we'll continue on.